Hey Hewitt, my name is Stephan and I'm going to be taking a look at your swing today. A couple things to go over since this is your first video with me, but it seems like you've done some lessons with Preston in the past, and more than likely he gave you a little bit of guidance with the camera angles because they're pretty good. Most of the time when we get a new student in, I spend an entire video or two just going over camera angles, and I don't think we'll have to do that for you, so that's fantastic. Um, the one you sent in two down the lines with several swings. I will say I really only need one swing unless I ask for it otherwise, which I might in the future. But at this point, no need. But so just one swing from down the line and one swing from face on in every video, and then I would use roughly like an 8, 7, or 6 iron somewhere in there. 7 is typically what most people are doing. Um, Face on's easy camera angle to get, just above the golf ball. Basically, you want the center of the lens right in the sternum. This again will be plenty fine for today, and it's actually very close. But you want the center of the X like through the hands, but like closer to the elbow here. So camera just being a bit higher. So let's circle to your swing here. I'm going to take a look right away at the initial part of the backswing. The face is just a bit open here. I typically like to see it running parallel to the spine at this point. So basically the sensation for you would be, imagine like you had eyes on the face of the club, and you always wanted the face to be able to still see the golf ball. You'd feel no roll at this point, okay? And this could be a nice waggle for you to do while you're playing on the course too. Something easy to take to the course. Basically just sit up at address and just go from address to here, feeling no roll of the face, trying to get the toe more down or the face to basically imagine like the face could still see the ball type of thing. And then I would say that's really priority number one and step one. From here, I want you to continue to feel like the face is more closed. Unfortunately, we lose the face, but I can reasonably assume, because it is open at the top, that it probably looks something like this. I'll look at Robert in the same condition. So we got the face kind of working like this for Robert. I can reasonably assume that the face is probably more like this, where we want it to be like this. Okay, so in the backswing, it's going to feel very, very shut. It's going to feel like no rolling. It might even feel like kind of like a reverse roll. And then at the top, I want you to feel like almost like the grooves are face more towards the sky. Now, the two best ways to do this by far would be get in front of a mirror window, and this is something you could do every day. At home, you could get out in your backyard or do it inside your house, just wherever you can see yourself, and break these pieces down. So go from address to shaft parallel. Just simply practice that. Sometimes watch yourself do it, sometimes don't watch yourself do it, and then when you don't watch yourself, obviously stop here and then check. And if you haven't done this kind of work before, you might find it even difficult to just simply stop at shaft parallel. So as you do this more, you will get better at that, and you'll gain a significant amount of proprioception. And then as you make changes in the future, implementing those changes in the future will be easier than these ones will, because right now you're battling not only changing the mechanics, but also just learning how to change the mechanics. So do some mirror work daily. In addition to, when you go to the range, set up your tripod, hit a ball at, I would say, 50% speed. So if you hit a 7 iron 150 yards, hit it 75 yards, that's swinging very slow. Hop over to the camera after you hit it and check the alignments. If the alignments have not changed, slow it down even more and exaggerate your sensations even more until the alignments change. If the alignments have been changing, then you can slowly add more club head speed and see if those alignments stick. And those two rules of thumb, as far as how to change your swing, is basically the best way to do it, no matter what swing change you make. So just kind of operate under those rules. So basically start with the takeaway, feeling no roll of the face, feeling it more closed, and then continue that sensation all the way to the top. Best of luck, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Thanks.